Hello. Are you a singer, a professional or singer in training, and you're looking for some stretches to use to start your practice sessions off? I'm Rebecca Schwartz. I teach singers who are terrified and singers who are professional, and I love working with people making transformations in their voices. So here are some stretches. First thing you need before you start your stretches is you need to get into active alignment. Active alignment is just a much nicer way of looking at posture, because when you look at posture it sort of feels kind of rigid, and I don't like that. So I like to think of active alignment as if you think of having an anchor on the bottom of your spine, just a little weight that pulls you down, your knees are nice and loose, so you've got this slight lengthening but we're not tucking anything in, and then you've got a puppet string, a puppeteer's imaginary, pulling you up from here, and a puppet string pulling up from here. You've got this lifting here and this lengthening here. Lovely loose knees, and that's active alignment. So it's kind of like you're really awake, you're really alert. That's what you're looking for. Now the first thing we do before we start the stretches is check in with where you're at. I'm going to grade these stretches so I can compare them later. I'm going to grade them on a 1 to 10, 10 being really difficult, 1 being easy, but I want you to do your own grade if you like, or use mine. It really doesn't matter. So the first thing we're checking is turning your head over there and noticing how it feels. And that felt really easy to me, but I'm going to admit this is about the third time I've done this video because my kids keep running in. Hooray! So for me, last time I did it was a 4. This time it's a 3. So that was a 3 for me. Remembering to keep breathing, flexible abdominal wall. Ooh, that one is not as good for me. And that one is a 6 still. The next thing we're checking, tuck the tip of the tongue in your teeth and stretch the tongue out. That's a beast, so it's quite hard to talk. And notice how hard it or easy it feels. Give that a mark 1 to 10. I'm going to say my jaw wants to join in, and I'm going to give that a 5, I think. And the last thing we're going to do is a slide through your range to an NG. All of it's coming out your nose. And you're going to go from your bottom to your bottom to your top, and notice how easy and accessible your range is today. Keep it nice and small. For me, that was pretty bad. So I'm going to say that was a rating of, I think that was about 3 out of 10 for me. It was really bumpy. I couldn't get near the top. I couldn't really get near the bottom. I think I need to be giving my voice a whole load more love. And you're going to notice that when you do the NG, if you need to be giving your voice a whole load more love. Right, now these stretches I'm actually talking you through. I'm talking you through stretches that are on my website. There's a section on my website that's got free downloads, and it's got stretch exercises on my website, and you can download it for free. The first one, and I'm going to make sure that you can see me, is a torso drop. So you're just going to flop forward. Remembering you've got this lovely anchor here. I'm hoping you can see me. I'm not actually quite sure you can. Yeah, oh, I'm pretty much disappearing. And when you're down, you're making sure you're nice and loose, feel your feet really grounded on the floor, and tuck your chin in, and then straightening up slowly. Remembering the anchor is pulling down, and then vertebrae by vertebrae you straighten your spine. If you have any injuries, do not do the stretches that might aggravate your injuries. Be sensible, please, please don't hurt yourself on my watch. I say that a lot. You need to know what your body can do and what your body can't do. And please remember, actually, if you're used to exercising and you're doing less or you do more, just be sensible, because these body stretches, you're on your own doing them. So you need to be sensible and work within what feels right to you. So remembering when you do that drop, you've got the lovely, lovely drop down, heavy head, heavy bum, and you're coming up nice and slow, as slowly as you can, keeping your chin tucked in. So your chin stays tucked in. And then your shoulders land, and everything should land in just the right place for you. Now the next thing is you imagine you've got a giant clock on both sides of your shoulders, and you're going to take your shoulders up to 12 o'clock and then take them forward to 9 o'clock. If you've got to get round anything at the front of you, make sure you get all the way round. Take a big breath. Down to 6 o'clock. Check your posture. Round the back to 3 o'clock. And then up to 12. And you might choose to go anti-clockwise the same way. I quite like it if you're taking a breath in each position. Notice where you expand in your body when you breathe in with these shoulder positions. And then at the front, at the back. Check you're not sticking your bottom out. Down. You don't need to breathe as loudly as me. I'm breathing loudly because it's a video. Round to the front. Lovely. And you could do this in different speeds and all different times, and take your time with it and see how it feels. The next thing we're going to do, exercise number 3, is head neck rolls. This is incredibly undignified, so you're looking for extra chins. So first of all, tip your head to keep your chin on your chest, and then just slightly tip it, so you're not going to go all the way around, and you just sort of slightly tipping that way towards your shoulder. Keep taking a lovely breath. Check your posture. I have to constantly check my posture. Constantly check my active alignment. Remember, you're keeping as many chins back to the middle, over to the other side as you can. Back to the middle. When you've done these with me and you're familiar with them, you might want to go to my website, download these so you don't have to watch the video, and you can take your time with these. So I've got to repeat this a few times. You're going to repeat this as and when, but I'm making this video as concise as possible. So the next one is the head tilt. This one is quite precise. So you take your ear to your shoulder, and then you tip up as if you're looking at the light. Ooh, look. There's the dirty mark on the ceiling. And then you let your jaw go. So going through that again, you go ear to shoulder, look up, jaw go. And it can feel like you're going to start dribbling. That's okay. Maybe that's even a sign you're getting it right. Make sure you keep in line, lovely in line. And I keep correcting myself, and if you need to keep correcting yourself, that's absolutely fine. I love the image of you're a piece of toast in a toaster. Ear to the other shoulder. And then look up at the light. Make sure you're staying. There you go, and then let your jaw go. So recapping that, neutral, ear, up to the light, let it go. Make sure you're nicely grounded. Heavy bum. Now this one, you have to be able to get to the skin on your chest. So, to get to the skin on your chest, pop your hand on the skin of your chest and gently pull down at the base of your neck, pulling downwards. Now put your hand here under your hair to check that you're not crunching, and then just slightly tip from here. I don't know if you can see it better if I do that. From here, slightly tip. So you can feel the stretch here, but you're mostly stretching from underneath, so you're tipping. Keep breathing. And then go to one side. So we're not crunching the back of your neck. And if you want to increase this, stick your jaw out. Very bad luck. And if you want to increase it even more, take your tongue to the front of the tongue up against the front of your mouth. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. And now let's go to the other side. So you're back, you're pulling down, you're back, and you're going to the other side. And if you can't laugh when you're doing a YouTube video of stretches where you're sticking out your chin and gurning, then when can you laugh? So the aim is to do this without crunching backwards. Over, and get that stretch any way you can without the crunch. And keep breathing. Now the next one, I'm going to step away. And I'm going to use my door frame. If you can't get to a door frame, then use an imaginary door frame, but I have a door frame. So you're going to go, put your elbows at right angles, and then lean in. Keep breathing. For me, this one really hurts. I think that with all the time we're spending on computers and all the time we're spending hunched over, these muscles are getting really short, these muscles and these muscles. So this stretch and the one we just did before, I think everybody needs these. I'm going to take a little bit longer because, oh goodness, I really, really need this. You can do one at a time. Oh, and you can get an even better then. And the other side. As I've said already, you can choose to do these stretches as long as you like. I'm just trying to make sure that this video doesn't go on quite too long. Right, now we're going to do a bit of massage. So, I'm going to start with jaw. Now find the place with your finger, and it's just under your cheekbone, quite near the back, and you stay on your face. So you stay on the edge of your face. It feels like you're going down and backwards, but you're not going to go on your neck. You just stay on your face. And you don't go like that. We're not following any line of cheekbone. We're staying from under here, down and back. And taking the pads of your thumbs, go down and back. Remember, don't go on your neck. Keep an active alignment. Don't go on your neck. And going down and back. It's another beautiful image. Down and back. For some people, this hurts. It probably means you need to do it. If you know you've got jaw issues, then be sensible. So please don't do anything that's going to do you any harm. A lot of people have jaw tension, and you may find that you have more jaw tension at this time, and you may find you have more jaw tension if you are homeschooling. Ooh. Okay, so here. And I can actually get in quite nicely with my fingers. The next one we're going to do, I call it the cheeky one, because these fingers are the best. So use whichever finger you can use to go straight back in your cheek. If you are looking for a band of muscle inside your mouth, I was about to say inside your face, inside your mouth, that if you open and shut your jaw, you can feel it. Now, the most important thing really is not to stab yourself with sharp nails. So find a finger that's got the shortest nails, but these is going to get the best angle. And just press on there and breathe. Ooh. Remember, weight on your abdomen. Weight on your abdomen. Weight on your here, a little bit of an anchor. Lifting here, loose abdominal wall, flexible abdominal wall. Make sure you don't take your head forward. There's always a temptation to do that. Keep it nice and up. And Then we're going to do some tongue massage. Now for this you need to stay really quite near the front. There's actually two ways of doing this. So I write in my stretch and release about getting right up here. Don't want to anything bony. Be really sensible, don't want to anything bony. But just gently massaging the soft area under here. So at the bottom of your tongue, underneath the part. Gently massage that. And another way, I think it's quite marvellous, makes me, if anybody gets this reference, it makes me think of Ally McBeal, is this. Grab hold of your waddle, if you have one, and then give it a dang good pinch. Let me know if you do know what I'm talking about with Ally McBeal. That'll be people in their 40s, won't it? Ally McBeal. Marvellous. This next one, apologies, it might be a bit noisy. You're going to clean your teeth. We're going to go round the outside, 5 times one way, 5 times the other. Could be. Away. If you find that really aches, then build up to it. If you find it doesn't really do very much, play with doing a bit more. It might mean that you don't have much tension. It might mean you're really skilled at that. So just explore all of these. If they hurt a lot, do them for less time more often, and just explore what feels all right. Now this last one, you're going to chew a little imaginary piece of cake. And it's cake, not steak, so you're not going... We're just gently chewing an imaginary piece of cake, and you're going to keep your mouth closed. I'm going to talk you through this because this is going to and then you're going to imagine that the cake gets bigger in your mouth. So make space in your mouth and throat as if you are chewing a big piece of cake, but keep your lips closed. And it might well bring on a yawn. I can't guarantee it. I think it's quite likely to bring on a yawn for me. Homeschooling. And and if it does, then go with it. A yawn is a gift. When you are doing voice work, a yawn is a gift because it's a fantastic stretch and release. So please, if you get a yawn, live it, make the most of it. Right, so we'll chew some cake. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that was a lovely yawn. And last, we're going to check in again. So we did a head turn. Oh, I give that a 1.5. So it's definitely got better for me. Checking my active alignment all the time. Oh my goodness, that's so much better. And that's gone down to a 3, maybe 3.5. And then the tongue stretch. Is your tongue wonky? If it is, that might be a problem, and it might not be. Mine is wonky today. It feels a bit more flexible to me. And let's see if my pitch glide is improved. So that's the best advert I could possibly do for following these stretches, because my pitch glide has got better. And if my pitch glide can get better when homeschooling is such a challenge, I might have mentioned homeschooling, it's got better then without doing any vocal exercises, then I think that's a great big win. And I'm pretty sure my kids are coming in to kick me off the computer. So I hope you found this useful. The website is rebeccaschwartz.co.uk, and please, if you have found it useful, like, subscribe. I sound like one of those YouTubers that my 11-year-old follows. He's right outside the door. You can actually see, oh, and there goes the 8-year-old. So like and subscribe and tell people about this if it's useful. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day, and let me know how I can help. So if you want videos and other things, let me know. I want to help.